Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for one at the national championship with an automatic bid. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So Ohio State's offense will start in a bad spot here thanks to that return. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Tackle made after just a short gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. The Michigan State Spartans offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble.
I get being upset at the ball carrier.
Second, the coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Brought down short of the end zone at the 3. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Quick pressure, they've got him down for a sack.
Well, once in a while as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. That's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the wideout goes in motion. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. Finding some room at the 25. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And, boy, over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. Even going back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. The Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches.
Hands off to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short...
The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Ball handed off. Here's the jet sweep. Gets into space at the 50. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. He's swarmed by the defense. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Shotgun formation here on third down. It's an out route, a catch made. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's complete downfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete, even on a first. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He's back to throw again on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan State. Now the try here for the extra point. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw testing the middle. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense is clicking and the defense just searching for answers now. There's the handoff. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. He's escaping the pocket now. He's got room, looking for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. They keep moving right down the field for a touchdown. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Again, thrown out of the RPO. It is complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Hold it.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep shot caught out of the 20. Touchdown, Sparty. This quarterback on fire today.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn of the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Buckeyes will come to the line and crank up the tempo. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with the 2-minute warning. He's going to hand this off. Breaking free at midfield. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. And he's got his man open downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Spartans. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him up 3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He'll hand it off. Makes a nice move there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. 2 quarters down in the Big Ten Championship. A couple of incredibly worthy teams battling for their rightful place in the history of this great conference.
Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with me.
And the tailback's got it again. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Receiver game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Spartans line up on 1st and 10 now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On first down, it's play action. And it's caught. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. A quick throw out left, complete. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he'll drop back here on third down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Bringing it back, it's McMillan. And the returner will be brought down. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And the completion made.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Keeping it on the ground here. A gain makes it second and medium. They'll give it to the back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. It's a quarterback keeper. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
I love the toughness of this quarterback to be able to pick up some good yards like this, to move the chains, keep this drive alive. His team will feed off of his energy when he makes plays like this.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Lacey. He's swarmed by the defense.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here's the handoff. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Breaks loose at the 45. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Who makes the grab? They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. First down here for this offense.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Now it's second down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Extra point try coming now. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
You know, lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He pulls it in for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Spartans have first and 10 here.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's first and 15. And he drops back in the gun. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Spartans look to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Single back, takes the handoff. Powering right past the defender. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Give it to the back again. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Ball handed to the running back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here we go, third down, in the touchdown, Michigan State. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter to give them the lead.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
He fires this throw and is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing you the game.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. And the offense will just take a knee. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call